What you're going through right now may seem like the absolute worst situation ever. But if you choose to remind yourself of everything else that you've made it through, every other struggle that you've had the perseverance to endure, every other time that you thought that you would never make it, every other moment that you thought that this was it, I'm not going to make it through this. If you had thoughts of death, if you had thoughts of anything crazy, think about those times where you made it through it. Look where you are now. You may not look like or feel like you've gotten better from that or you progressed in any way. But the fact is, you are here. You are here to give your testimony about the fact that you made it through it. You may not be where you are, where you want to be yet, but the fact is, you're far from where you were. See, you may not know how it's going to work out, but you know that it will. It's not your job to worry about how, because you know who. And who is your Father in heaven. The best father anyone could have, and the best father anyone could ever hope to be. Think about how you take care of your children. Think about how your parents took care of you, if they were good. How much more do you think the Father in heaven would take care of his children, us? Like I said before, how does not matter. Who matters. And God in heaven has already taken care of your situation. So just know, when you put your full trust in him, no matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it is to endure, just know that God does not do any more for anyone else than he'll do for you, or any less for that matter. You will make it through this, and you will come out without a scratch, without a scar. And your Father in heaven is already taking care of the situation. He's already provided all the resources that's needed to be provided. He's already put all the people in place and circumstances in place to make this work out the best possible way for you. You have to hold on to his word, hold on to his promises, and operate in full blind faith. It's called blind faith because if it's not blind, you will be subject to look at the physical around you. The power of God transcends the physical. It beats out the physical. The spirit trumps the physical. So you have to operate in blind faith and don't look at what's going on around you. Don't focus at what your current circumstances are, because God has better for you. It is his will that you live well, that you live fruitful, that you live lavishly. I'm not saying be filthy rich, but it's not God's will for you to struggle with bills. It's not God's will for you to live with terminal illnesses. It's not God's will for you to figure out where your next meal is going to come from or if you're going to keep your lights on. It's not God's will for you to go through that. So why is it happening? Because you are under attack. The devil wants to bring you down and make you forget about how good God actually is. Do not give him that kind of power, because he does not deserve it. He can't do any more than you to you than the power that you give him to do. He doesn't deserve that power. Operate in full blind faith and know for sure that you are going to come out of this victorious.